Hey guys, thank you for tuning on in to today's video. It is so nice to have you if you're new. Hey, if you're not new, hey, what's up, what's good? I have an exciting video today. The Huda Beauty Foundation that came out finally came in. I've been waiting for it for a while, so I wanted to do a quick wear test. Leave me a note down below if you have any questions. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So today is going to be crazy. I got some new technology last night, so I'm now filming on an iPhone 8 Plus. Hey, hey, hey. So hopefully my video comes out great today. Leave me a comment if you enjoy the quality of this one over some of my previous videos, because I would love the feedback. Trying to upgrade my technology for my channel, get right, going in 2018. But in any case, I've got to run around, get accessories for everything, set everything up, and then I've got to do a little bit of cleaning, like with my business and all that. So today is going to be a lot, and I figured I might as well test some foundation too while I'm doing it. So let me give you a little bit of backstory on this foundation. This is the first Huda beauty product that I have tried. Oh, comes a little sample. So yeah, this is the first Huda beauty product I have tried, and I mean, you hear good things, but you never know until you try something yourself, right? So this is the Faux Filter Foundation. It's a high coverage cream foundation. I got this in the shade Chocolate Mousse. I think that the packaging on the outside does reflect the color of the foundation. So Huda was nice enough to not only launch this in a ton of shades, but include a picture online of every foundation with people wearing it. So I looked at that, and then I looked at what the description was for each of the foundations, and I settled on Chocolate Mousse. This is 450G. I went with this one because the undertones seemed right, but looking at the model, I wasn't sure if it was going to be too light. I did test this last night just to kind of see, and I think it'll be okay. It might be a smidge too light, but I'm not going to do any color correcting, which I would normally do if I was wearing the foundation any other day, but we're just going to see how it wears. We're just going to see. So yeah, let's go ahead and put it on. I feel like this camera now highlights the bags under my eyes where that previously didn't happen. So hopefully this foundation can cover up the fact that I still don't sleep. And I don't have the retail value in front of me, but it's somewhere in between $30 and $50. If that's helpful. There is a sample of the primer. I'm going to hold off on this. I don't feel like doing a lot of makeup today, so I'm just not going to use it. I'm going to go ahead. I did a little bit of light skincare. I'm not going to put a primer on, so I just want to see how the foundation wears on its own. I did watch a few reviews, and you get 35 milliliters, which is, you know, fine. It does feel like there's nothing in it. A lot of people have said that, and it might not be oily girl friendly. I'm not super oily. It's definitely worse in the summer when I'm hot and everything's just kind of gross out. But I'm hoping that this is good for winter. I might not, if it's too light, I might not be able to wear it outside, but it might look good on camera. So I'm excited. This is probably one of my fuller coverage foundations. And it's not bad to have one of those in your collection. So it's a lot darker. The foundation is lighter and more golden than my hand, but my face and my hand are slightly two different shades. So I tried it kind of here last night and it seemed okay. This does dry quickly, so let me dab this on and speed through me putting it up, and then I'll be right back. Guys, it is me from the future. Just a quick heads up. I don't like this foundation. I don't recommend it. I tried to mix it with another foundation and then decided to take it back. So that is the rest of this video. So right off the bat, there are a few things. This is not the color for me, which is unfortunate because based on the description, it seemed like this would be my best shade. When you get into the darker complexion shades, there isn't a lot of variety. The undertones are less varied, so I don't think going down a shade would make a lot of sense. If I would like to keep it just based on how it wears throughout the day and the color is a little off, I can mix it with a few other foundations that I have. And while I don't like doing that, if I like the foundation, I can kind of suck it up with the color if I can, you know, mix and match a little bit. So I will see how it wears. I am going to go take off part of my face and put this MAC foundation on because it's a little too dark. So hopefully by mixing them, it'll work out. The foundation is very, to me, it is thick. It's definitely one of the heavier cream foundations that I have. It dries down a little bit, so I am going to give it a chance to oxidize. But you can kind of see like around my eyes, it's just not the right color. It's like almost not enough red in it, which is weird because I'm neutral with a little bit of red and a little bit of gold, and it looks crazy on camera. So this does dry down quickly. It kind of almost has a bit of a powder finish to it and feeling it. But as you guys could see, it's still... It is the color that it is. It's just not the shade for me. It is extremely fragranced, very, very heavily fragranced. If you don't like fragrances, if you don't want to put fragrances on your face, avoid this at all costs. So I'm hoping that this does wear well throughout the day, especially if I can mix the MAC in and get it to be the right color. I'm not opposed to keeping something as long as I can work with it, but it has to be a stellar product because I don't want to pay money for something that isn't completely out of the box what I can use. So let me take off part of my face. I'm going to mix the MAC foundation in and then I'll be right back. So just kidding. I am going to do that. I took off half of it so you guys can see, but when I went into the bathroom, it actually doesn't look bad. It just looks like a pale version of me. So if it was super wintry out right now and it was cold and I wasn't going outside, this actually does kind of match me quite well. I'm not used to it. I don't necessarily think it is still the best match. So I will insert a picture after I speed through my MAC with this side of my face done and then this side with the MAC combo so you guys can see what I see. So that's the MAC. Ta-da! So I think mixing it is definitely the way to go. Just so you guys know, for reference, I'm using the MAC Studio Sculpt SPF 15 in the shade NC50. So this does look a lot better, and I'm going to go ahead and insert those pictures now. So this is what it looks like mixed in. I haven't concealed or anything like that. I will say, because I feel like I look crazy, I will say the redness in my complexion does pop on camera because I'm looking at myself and it actually doesn't look that bad, especially on this side of my face. So I will insert those photos. This stuff is really hard to blend out. I don't really like that about the product, but it is giving me pretty full coverage on both sides of my face. So if I have something that I need to go to, if I want to look super done up on camera, as long as this wears well, I'm not opposed to keeping it. But out of the box, it's not the best shade for me. So I'm going to be really honest. I'm going to finish the rest of this review, but I do not recommend that you pick this up. It already feels like it's not going to be good for even just like regular skin, not even dry, oily combo, not even getting into any of that. It already feels like today is about to be very miserable for me. It's not enlarging my pores, but it is settling into all of my fine lines. When I apply products over it, it just looks very muddy. I don't even really feel comfortable leaving the house. So I'm actually not going to finish the rest of this review. Guys, I do not recommend you pick this up at all. It's horrible. My heart kind of fell a little bit when I was watching videos of people not liking it because I knew I had ordered it and it took over 10 days to get here. So I was like, oh man, I'm going to have to basically return it as soon as I get it. So this product launch is a complete miss for me. Even mixing it in with other foundations, I just feel it on my face so much. It's uncomfortable to wear. I used a Marc Jacobs product to contour, a MAC product. I bronzed, like, no. This is just a complete pass and fail. Hopefully, I know it took her about 2 years to formulate this. It does give nice coverage. If you insist on picking it up, I wouldn't wear it for more than like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, maybe. I wouldn't wear it to an event. If you've got cameras and lights on you, you're just gonna sweat through it. It really already does feel horrible. I don't look bad in real life, but I'm not even comfortable keeping it on. So, yay. We're going to count this done so I can take this off and go throughout the rest of my day. I can't even say sorry, guys. Like, sometimes stuff just doesn't work, and I don't want to be a channel that tries to make everything work. Like, yeah, sometimes I get stuff and it's not great, and I'm like, oh, well, if I work with it a little bit. There's just too much working against this for me to be like, it's worth working with. So womp womp, I'm gonna not wear any makeup today, which is great for me and great for my skin, but I was hoping that this would work out. So I don't know if I'm really interested in taking on any more Huda Beauty products into my collection, but maybe I'll try an eyeshadow palette or two at some point in the future, maybe an eyelash. It's not looking good, but comment down below if you do have this foundation, what your thoughts are. If you do end up getting it, one tip that I have would be to not put on less than you normally would. Work with it in small sections. I wouldn't start with the perimeter of your face because I feel like I do have too much product on the outside of my face because I applied it like I would any other foundation. So I think it looks a little kind of worse on the outer part of my face. So just start with a little bit. I ended up wetting my brush with this Milk Makeup mist to try and like thin it out a little bit, but y'all don't get this. If you ever watch any of my videos, I'm all for telling you guys things that are good and things that are bad. This is a straight up hard pass. Don't stop at go. Don't collect $200. Just leave it alone. It looks okay on camera, but it feels gross. Guys, take care. Have a great rest of the day. I will see you guys shortly. Bye.